goes without saying how good the defense was. There was one sequence, I think, in the third quarter where he just was so aggressive and in his face, and I thought Durant pulls up to shoot a three, and I thought this is going to be, a foul. This is going to be free throws. It happened a couple times with Durant, and it didn't. It was just really good defensive pressure that forced the miss.
Yeah.
I think he had 4 fouls as well too, maybe late in the third quarter. I could be wrong about that, but stayed out of foul trouble. Didn't do anything, silly or commit any, too significant offensive fouls as far as I'm concerned that, would have shifted the rotation a little bit. A mesmerizing performance from Jayson Tatum.
All-time good vibes game, I think, in recent memory at least. I think the last time I felt this good was when we won Game 7 against the Raptors in the bubble playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? It just feels good to be a Celtics fan right now. He was clutch, and not just at the end of the game. Early in the second, the Nets went up a couple of possessions. Suddenly, back-to-back threes from Tatum, and then with the Nets, they went up 7 with about 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Tatum just clawed us to within 2 to end the half.
Kyrie Irving in 15 minutes with 10 points now. Tatum playing with his food, and he gets the roll.
Then the Nets go on an 11-0 run towards the end of the third quarter.
Brooklyn in the midst of an 11-0 run, but a little room service here.
And I don't know about you, Jackson, but all these times when the Nets go up by more than a possession or two's worth of points, I'm like, okay, this is it. It's Durant, it's Kyrie. Now we're playing a good team. Now we're going to lose. There's no way. We're starting to let go of the rope here. But Tatum goes on this epic run again in the final minute of the third quarter, scrapes us back to close out the third quarter.
His teammate says, good shot. Tatum off that quick action. Over Aldridge. Got it. Tatum with the ball, staring down Claxton. And Claxton fouled him. 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Everything that he did within 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game was completely perfect and impeccable. We went up by 8 with 6 minutes to go, and after that, he got a little bit carried away for a second, but you can't blame him at that point. He took a couple of bad shots. I think at one point he took a pull-up with 4 hands, 2 different defenders right in front of his face. He took another out-of-rhythm 3. Again, you can't blame him based on the game that he had. Brooklyn came back, within that margin of time to lead by 1 with just under 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Then Tatum gets to the line, puts us back up by 1. After that comes probably the best play of the game. You mentioned it earlier, Jackson, in transition. Tatum gets the ball on the right wing, splits this double team of Bruce Brown and Kyrie Irving, and then crosses back out of the double team that he just split his way through. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. And then just takes it right to the teeth of Nick Claxton, finishes for 2, just screams at the crowd, screams at the referee. And then he has, Kyrie posted up on the next possession. And, he's so hot at that point. He's taken a few bad shots, like I mentioned, but he passes out of that double team to a wide open Marcus Smart, who, unfortunately airballs the 3, but it was the right play to make. And then coming down back on defense in transition, he's patting Marcus Smart on the head, it's all right, mate. You made the right shot. It's all good. We're going to win this together. And just that leadership, that presence of mind.
If he just keeps doing what he's doing and he grows, just the way that he's doing, and he becomes more of that leader, matures, then there's nothing more I could really ask for him at this point in time.
Did you see that he wore a t-shirt comprised of pictures of Celtics legends walking into the game? As if the vibes weren't good enough. Yeah. Amazing.
He needs to be wearing that shirt every day for every playoffs game.
Yeah,
I think.
Just get the tattoo. You don't have to waste time with the shirt. Just walk in shirtless every day. Same great image. Eventually tattoo yourself next to the legends once you won a couple of titles with the Celtics.
That shot of
getting carried away.
Russell and Red on the shoulders and stuff. Yeah, you can do that, except it's him and Jaylen Brown. Face swap him out.